What do you think? 365 more?
Sure.
Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. As for me, I'm here at the shop today, and there are certain times of the year when things just kind of are like tornadoes around here. We're setting up baby snakes, we're doing a million different things, and the shop is just a complete disaster. But that's okay, we're gonna completely get it together pretty soon. And speaking of years, guess what today is, people? It is my 365 vlog. Okay, so it's not actually 1 year since I started vlogging, because when I first started vlogging, I was doing like once a week, then a few times a week, and then daily vlogging at the end of November. That being said, I did put out 365 vlogs, so 1 year of vlogs. How amazing is that? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it went by so quick. I cannot believe that we put out a year's worth of vlogs. It's been an amazing experience, and thank you guys so much for all of your support through this year. It's been amazing. And hey, listen, let's hope that we can make another streak of maybe 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, or who knows how long I'll keep doing this. And speaking of that, I'll probably talk to a couple of the crew, including Lorri, and see how she's felt about the last 365 days of me vlogging. So anyways, we have a lot of work today. What do you say we get started? First thing that I really need to do is set up the baby ball pythons that have just hatched and get everything in the racks and inventoried and everything like that, so that we can start keeping on them. But we did feed today, and actually I'm about to offer Helen, our no-eyed ball python here, as well as the one-eyed, some live fuzzy mice. Now, listen, I never ever film feeding live on film. I just don't like it. It's something I prefer, and I really, you know, I'm an animal lover, so it does bother me even to feed live rodents off to snakes. But the fact is that, you know, when I took the responsibility of having snakes, that meant I had to give them what they need to live. And unfortunately, every now and then we do have to feed live rodents because stuff doesn't always eat frozen. Again, I don't show it because of entertainment value, but we're gonna go ahead and throw live fuzzies in with Helen, as well as the one-eyes, and then tomorrow I'll update you, and hopefully they will have eaten. If they don't eat by tomorrow, I'm gonna probably assist feed. So again, I'll update you tomorrow, and if they don't eat, I'll assist feed them, and we'll see how that goes. But we'll get them going. I promise you, we will get them going. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some rodents in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, she eats. So you guys know the routine. I mean, I am basically just taking the ball pythons that just hatched out, and I'm gonna mark which clutch they're from, and then I'm gonna check them out, tell the morph that they are, hopefully at least, and then I'm gonna sex them out. That way we can mark everything on the cage. That way we can refer back to the clutch so we know what male and female bred them, and we can kind of keep an eye on them. And I always say that when I sell them, I double check the sex just to make sure I didn't make a mistake. But this is the first kind of wave of doing it. So again, it's not brain surgery whatsoever. It's just a matter of setting them up and hopefully knowing what the morphs are, because sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, when you get 4, 5, 6 morphs, it starts to get pretty confusing. And sometimes when I go back after they shed and ate a couple times, I go, oh my god, I didn't realize that that had that in it too. So as they get a little older, it does become a little bit more clear what the actual morph is. And these little guys are absolute beauties here. These are Woma lesser pinstripes. So wow, that's a beautiful snake. But hey, got to set up a lot of baby ball pythons. You know, I've talked to you guys before about the fact that bananas are actually sex-linked, in the sense that, you know, if you have a male maker, all of the babies come out male. Well, not all of them, but the vast majority, maybe 1 out of every 15 or 20 might be a female, and then all the rest are males. And what's interesting is the non-banana animals in the clutch are all the opposite, which would be all female. Well, there happens to be a female making banana as well that basically produces almost all females with the very rare male, and that's what this clutch right here actually came from. So it's interesting that all of the bananas in this clutch were actually female, and all of the normal stuff was male. So they kind of switch and swatch. So it's kind of a really unique gene. I don't know of any other gene or mutation that works this way. The thing that's interesting, there are sex-linked genes, but I've never heard of one that jumps from male to female back and forth like the banana or coral glow gene. But what a beautiful little baby, huh? And the last animal I have to set up here is actually a vanilla pastel lesser ball python. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait till it sheds because it's going to be absolutely incredible. So, okay, setting this last one up and then on to the next.
Okay guys, I am here back at the shop, back at it, and after having a day or two off, that means I have a lot of work that I have to catch up to. This time of year, babies don't start hatching just because you don't come in. So that leaves me with a lot of things. Boxes on boxes on boxes of new baby snakes that need a home. And that is my job, to give them homes. So that's what I'm gonna do today, is go through the different things, and I'll try to show you maybe some of the cool things. That's kind of part of the best part of doing this job, is when the stuff, it's always excited to get the eggs, but then it's the most exciting when they hatch, because there's always random cool things that you just, you know, don't expect that kind of pops up. So I'm going to show you guys maybe a few of the things as I find them. One of the first coolest clutches that I just came across was a scaleless Texas rat. So you can see all the different colors and patterning on these. They all come from the same parents, and that's the cool thing about the scaleless Texas rat gene, is that you can get super light ones, some darker ones, some red ones. You've got these really cool like light colored ones like this guy here. Another one, like that one, has more orange in it, while this one is a brother or sister who is very angry but has a lot more yellow in it. These are always one of my favorite ones to open up because, like I said, they vary so much, and you just never know what you're going to get with these. See what a crazy difference that you get with these patternless ones, you know, and some like this guy here will have a lot more black on them. It almost looks like a highly patterned Mexican Black King, even though it's not. And this is more of your typical right here, this guy or this guy, Desert King pattern, but then you got, like I said, the patternless that have some of the striping and stuff. The cool thing about lavender cow kings is that they can vary. All of these are pretty dark, but see how one of them is much darker than the others, and some can be super light and almost pink. These all three are very cool, and even though they are lavender snows, these are slightly patterned. These are pretty cool, and I have no doubt that he's going to want to keep them all. So the next cool thing that I came across were these Arizona Mountain Kings. I've got both normal looking and some albinos in this clutch. Haven't even shed yet, but you can see how bright and beautiful they are, and such a big difference between the normals and the albinos with the coloring and stuff.
Lorri, of course, is healing from her leg thing, and she's doing all her work from a chair. You know, how many people would literally still come to work and work so hard, even if they can't stand up? But Lorri is doing great. So, Lorri, it's been 365 vlogs. What do you think about the vlog? I mean, we've done snake bites for 10 years, but the vlog is really different because it's about you and our family and all these things. I mean, what do you think? I mean, what's the experience been like?
I really can't put into words.
Stop.
It's really been the best experience of my life.
Stop it. Well, you guys want the truth. Lorri is always going to tell you the truth. No, seriously. There's good parts of it, though, no?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, although you tend to edit out most of the ugly. So I appreciate that. But it's okay. I mean, obviously it grows on you and you kind of get used to it. There's some days it's great. There's other days I just want to smash that camera. So there you go.
Well, there you go. I actually very rarely want to smash my camera, but Lorri obviously likes to smash me and my camera plenty. But you know, and I'm not going to lie, I definitely on purpose push her buttons a little bit for your guys' entertainment. But she is great, and she, you know, you guys have said she's gotten really good at vlogging, and she's really embraced it. So I appreciate that. My family has kind of opened up, because you got to remember, guys, there is a sacrifice to this. I mean, when you open your life up, you open yourself up for negative comments, and oh, your hair looks terrible, and you look so tired, or you look, you know, and those are things that you have to realize are consequences for doing what we do. If I didn't have them so willing to participate, the vlog really wouldn't be good, in my opinion. So What do you think? 365 more?
Sure.
And there you have it. Okay, Jessica came to me and actually showed me a gecko that she's been trying to produce, and we showed you this male right here, this really dark male that has that really cool stripe that's been throwing like all kinds of really cool geckos, but you said you finally produced what you wanted to, right?
Yes, look at it. Oh my gosh. Dark.
Look at it, it's got that dark stripe right down its back. I mean, holy cow. Now, does that look like, is that what he looked like? Or
he didn't look as dark when he was baby,
oh,
so I'm hoping this one ends up darker.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
But he's been throwing like stuff that's like this all year, so, and he's really paired with the darkest animals that we have.
Isn't that weird? I know, he's, like I said, he's been surprising us with all kinds of weird stuff. So the fact that we finally produced something real dark like that is awesome. And then what else do you have?
This one looks like raptor reverse stripe then, a Mac raptor reverse stripe.
A Mac raptor reverse stripe. And then this is just
a normal stripe, so you can kind of see the difference between.
All right, so normal stripe,
reverse.
Mac raptor reverse stripe. What is this going to be called?
Ooh, what are we going to call it?
That's the nice thing when you produce something, you can name it. So I tell you, I'm going to let Jessica do the honors, but do me a favor, this animal right here, what would you guys name it? Comment down below, and I'm going to let Jessica pick what name, and we'll announce in the next couple days what name she picks for this new morph of leopard gecko that is super cool. And then of course this is one of its like kind of sibling things. So you guys know that the theme today has been basically that it's been 365 days of vlogging. Now Jessica's been around for a long time, so she remembers snake bites and she's been involved in that, but the vlog is a little different because it gets everyone involved, including Jessica, which by the way is getting really good on camera, but she did not like to be on camera at all before. So
it doesn't feel like a year to me because I haven't been that involved in everything.
But now she's, like I said, she's doing so good now. She's not like shying away from the camera, and you guys are always saying that you love her in the vlog, so it's awesome.
I definitely don't feel as nervous around the camera, so that's good.
That's good. And again, I love her being involved in it because she's so knowledgeable about, you know, so many things, and she's really like our right-hand person here at the shop. So I always say if I get out of this, I'm just going to will it to Jessica because she's the only one I think that could run the shop.
I don't think anyone's going to be able to take care of all your leopard geckos if I leave.
Exactly. She can't leave. She's impossible. Anyway, so there you have it. So some awesome geckos, huh? There are so many baby snakes hatching and of course geckos hatching that it's always crazy. So I'm going to do a really quick update just on one box of snakes that I was really excited to see hatch because every time you hatch like the first ones of the year, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Even if you've hatched them before, you get excited because you hadn't seen them in a year. So anyways, this box right here is really cool because look at, it's our first albino Nelson's milk snakes. I mean, look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these guys. Albino Nelsons were really the second albino milk snake that was ever really produced. The first one were albino Ruthvens, which you still hardly ever see because there's a lot of fertility issues, and I haven't seen albino Ruthvens in years, so I don't even know if anyone's still working with them. And then Doug Moody actually spontaneously produced albino Nelson's milk snake, just like these guys here. And then of course the next one would be the albino Honduran milk snakes that we ended up producing, which was really cool. But look at these little guys here. But what else do we have in this box that I'm pretty excited about? It's another purple king snake. That's right, we have another purple little monster here. Look at the color of that animal. I mean, you never think of purple when you think of snakes. So I tell you, that is just so exciting. And so I'm so excited. I think I'm just going to keep all our purple snakes this year and raise up a bunch of them so I can get an army of purple snakes. What do you guys think? All right, so as I'm wrapping the day up here at work, and trust me, it's been a very busy one, but I want to reflect on 365 vlogs, or essentially 1 year of vlogging. It's pretty crazy to think about, and it's been such a progression because I started like with snake bites, and then I vlogged once a week as an addition to snake bites, and then I went to like 5 days a week, and I had an editor that was editing the videos, and then ultimately I went to 7 days a week, and I took over all the responsibilities, the filming, the editing, because I felt to myself like I was the only one that could tell the story of my day. And that's not to diminish anyone that has an editor for their videos, and that's not to say that eventually one day I wouldn't bring on an editor. I don't, but right now I like telling the story. I like editing and telling the story. And there's been a pretty major transition in my philosophy of the vlog. You know, it seemed like for a while there I was looking for content to fill the vlog, and then I realized that you know, I wanted the content to just be organic. You know, what happens during the course of my day, whether it's here at BHB or traveling or whatever the case is. I no longer like look for tentpole ideas. I just kind of film what life is about, and to me that is what really this vlog should be, you know. And sometimes that doesn't mean that we're not going to do something amazing and something different, but it just means that I'm not filming something for the vlog. I'm vlogging something that is going to happen no matter if I'm vlogging or not, if that makes sense. And it's just been an amazing thing. And you guys, I cannot express to you how much I love you guys. I mean, your comments are amazing. I mean, you know, try to look through the feed right now, try to find a negative comment, maybe once in a blue moon, but you Czeckies are the most amazing community out there, and I love you for it, and you inspire me, and 365 days has just inspired me to do another 365 days, and hopefully 1,000 days after that. I can't imagine life without you guys and without sharing my life. So thank you for having me into your lives, and thank you for all that you do for me. You guys are absolutely wonderful. I'm actually wrapping up at the shop, and I'm going to actually go film something for Noah's channel. We're going to do a hamburger challenge. Me, Lorri, and Noah. Who can eat the biggest hamburger? And I got a prediction. I'm probably going to lose this challenge, but I'll probably film a little bit of it tomorrow's vlog, and then I'll put the links to his channel so you can see the whole thing. It's going to be ugly. But regardless, guys, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me, and you're phenomenal, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Can you do me 2 favors, please? Smash that like button for me for 365 days. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload these videos. Make sure to be kind to somebody, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and thank you again for joining me for a year's worth of vlogs.